Hey everybody, we're here with Miss Kiri Brown of Morgan Wright International. She is here for the Health and Wellness Expo this upcoming Saturday, a partnership and a marriage between
Yes.
Caribbean Insurers Limited. Kiri, welcome to Tweet 4 Media.
Thank you. Pleasure being here. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Tell me about your partnership, your organization's partnership with Caribbean Insurers Limited.
Sure. So Morgan White International, we are a administrator for international health care and disability products, which is what we do with Caribbean Insurance. First Oklahoma is one of our companies which is registered here. This is actually their 11th anniversary here in the BVI. So what we do is we partner with them. Simone, we are the claims, we're the checkbook, we're the administrators. However, Simone is the one behind the scenes. She's the one meeting with the clients, promoting the products, offering the service to them apart from us. So that is what our marriage is everything that Simone needs to close the deal, make the sale, have that smooth customer service with her clients. We're behind her, and she goes out and get the clients, give them the need, because there's always a wide need of income protection out there in the market.
Amazing. How important is that partnership between both organizations in ensuring that customers get a seamless process in reference to making sure that their claims are met? How is that partnership
It's
work?
actually 100% partnership. The clients, of course, Simone is the face, the agent, they know. However, Morgan White, myself, is then their claims, the person who needs to make sure that everything regarding their claim is handled smoothly. Turnover time is in like a week or less.
Great.
We got that person who makes sure that once a claim hits or once a client has a medical situation, I'm getting with Holy Cross Hospital, which is one of our providers, to fly them overseas, get them off island, depending on the treatment that it is they need. So that is the kind of service we try to provide for our clients.
So the annual Health and Wellness Expo is this Saturday.
Yes.
Tell me about your company's role in helping to organize and put this event together.
So pretty much we were invited by Simone, of course, because we've been having a partnership for 11 years. So it's really just to be there as support for her, to be the person who we're just telling her in person, to tell clients about us, that we are here, we're invested in the country, we're not going anywhere, and this is a product that you need. What other insurance you can take on, if you never use it, you get 100% of your money you paid in back. These are some of the services we offer, and we think, a lot of persons need to hear about this.
And of course can benefit from it.
Exactly.
Well, we're looking forward to having more conversations with you this Saturday, so thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Dr. Madikon, welcome to 284 Media and, by extension, the beautiful British Virgin Islands.
Thank you very much. Good morning to everybody, and hope everybody have a nice day. I want to say thank you, first of all, to Ron and 284 Media to have this opportunity to be here, and also the opportunity to bring to the people in Tortola, the BBIs. It's not just Tortola, it's the BBI, all of it. If anybody could come from all the other different islands, it'll be good, to this special event that is done annually. And it's really a pleasure to be here in supporting them.
Dr. Madikon, there are going to be a number of healthcare providers at the Health and Wellness Expo this Saturday. You just happen to be one of them. Tell me what persons can expect in regards to the Health and Wellness Expo.
Okay. Actually, it's something that is really, I've been coming here for like the last 4 or 5 years, doing it. And every year it gets a little better. It's really, it's something that is an event that you can't miss. Especially to see and become aware that, your health issues. It's not just, you're not going to go there just to have your blood drawn for this, and they say, oh, I'm free, I'm good, I'm not, something is wrong with me. But to be acknowledged, to acknowledge that health is important. And that's what all these providers are bringing, like information to all of you. So we all become aware of our healthness, of our health, because early detection of anything
Indeed.
Is really prevention. And that's one of the most important things, blood pressures. The different blood samples they're going to be doing. I think that this year they're going to be doing prostate, glucose, glucose is important. If anybody's going to have a glucose, come fasting. Do not eat nothing from midnight on. That's an important thing to do. If you think you're going to go in the line of the glucose, do not eat anything. And then there's a lot of other vendors over there in the other place, that they have different things. So you don't have to starve, or bring your snack or whatever you want to do after the glucose, yes.
Well, Doc, we mentioned about some of the on-site services, the glucose, blood pressure testing, HIV/AIDS testing, as well as ECO and ECOG testing. However, I wanted to get into a point you just talked about or mentioned in reference to early detection.
Yes.
What are some of the most prominent health scares that you have seen in the past recent years in your profession?
Actually, heart disease is the most, one of the most common things, and actually it's #1 killer in the world.
Okay.
Heart disease, but it's really not affecting your heart because you have heart problem. I mean, other sicknesses, other disease turn into heart disease. Okay, it's not just the heart problem. I mean, there's cancer that affects your heart. There's high blood pressure that affects your heart. Eventually, diabetes is very common, and in all the Caribbean, it's very common. It has to do with the habits of eating, what we eat and what we don't eat. I mean, it's not that you're going to be restricted from eating any of these things and you won't get diabetes. No, it's not. I mean, it doesn't happen that way.
Okay.
Everything is hereditary. Okay.
Okay.
And it's important. Sorry for my little horse and stew because
that's fine. Absolutely.
This morning I got up and I had a little hoarseness there, and I apologize. I don't want to take over your
Not
talk.
a problem. Go ahead.
But it's important, for people to realize. But heart disease, cancer is another one, and the BVI is a small community.
We are.
Okay? And we all talk to each other. You say, "Oh, there's more cancer here than everywhere else." Really, it's not really that it's more prominent to one side or the other. Yes, there's studies that there's certain areas that do have more cancer, but it has to do with the environment, has to do all of that.
Well, what I'm hearing from you, Doc, is that a lot of the little stuff that might affect us, like blood pressure, diabetes, tend to seem to transcend into bigger issues.
Into bigger
Correct.
issues.
So
And
that's
what
where the
happens.
early detection comes in.
Early detection comes into that. I mean, and it's not that because you find something, oh, that's it, this is the end of the world for me. No. You need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of yourself.
Okay.
And that's the most important things for people to go out there and, enjoy the event. It's a beautiful event. A lot of people are going to be coming. Every year it keeps growing and growing and growing more.
And that's remarkable.
And that's going to be at the complex, the multi-purpose complex center between 9 and 4. We're going to have one of our physicians going to be there. His name is Amin Wahid. He's going to be there. He's a nephrologist, actually.
Okay.
And he's going to be, a one-on-one. I mean, it's not really a one-on-one. It's just an open section, any questions and answer. We're going to have a room. If anybody has any questions about, the kidneys, the hypertension, how does it affect you, he's right there for you. He's not going to be there to treat anybody at the moment, because, and it's good to say this, but he's going to be there to guide you into what you have to do into your local physician. Because the important thing is go to your local doctor. That's the most important thing.
One of the things, Doc, is you mentioned guidance. That is very important, and that's what I believe the Health and Wellness Expo is bringing to the BVI community, an opportunity and an avenue to discuss openly and to debate and get qualified physicians who have been in the field to give some expert opinion. So we're definitely looking forward to that.
And there's going to be other physicians
Of course.
locally there too. And guidance and awareness, that's the most important thing. You need to take care of yourself. I mean, it's not going to go away by ignoring it. It's not going to go away. Hypertension doesn't go away by ignoring it. Heart disease doesn't go away. Diabetes doesn't go away. But if we do something about it, it's the most important thing. And all together, this special event by CIL and us and all of the other different people there, that's what brings it to the community, to the BVI.
And it's a partnership, a huge partnership.
It's a huge partnership in health, and that's the most important thing.
So you heard it here first, guys, on 284 Media, guidance and attention. And we're looking forward to an awesome event this upcoming Saturday. Thank you so much, Dr. Madicon.
Pleasure. Nice to talk to you, and thank you. And I'll be there too. I'll be there first thing early in the morning. It opens at 9, but we'll be there before that. But it's really a pleasure to be here in the BVI.
We're looking forward to seeing you.
Thank you.
With us today, of course, is the Director of Sales and Marketing at Caribbean Insurers Limited, Mrs. Simone Monsanto. Ms. Monsanto, welcome to 284 Media.
Thank you.
The event of the Health and Wellness Expo is now in its 5th year with almost a little bit over perhaps 40 vendors. Tell me about the brainchild. How did this concept even come about?
Okay, it started 5 years ago at the Sir Rupert Bearcliff Hall with about 20 vendors. And the BVI community came out in large numbers and they asked for another year of it, so we had to end up into the multi-purpose complex.
Because it's grown so much.
Yes, and then we marketed for more providers to come in to give back to the BVI community.
You mentioned about giving back to the BVI community. A lot of persons have the misconception when it comes to insurance companies that you guys are just taking money. But my understanding in reference to this event is this is your way of giving back and contributing to the BVI community. Am I correct?
Yes, we want to give back to health and any other way we can, but we focus on healthy BVI.
Okay. You have a lot of contributors, healthcare contributors that are partnering with you. Tell me a little bit about some of those locally and internationally.
Okay, for example, BNF Medical, Eureka Medical, Bergenville Clinic, BVI HSA. They are local providers. They give back by coming to the event and they give free testing. So they have to bring their materials to give the free testing to the community.
And this event is of no charge to anyone attending?
No charge. It's a free event, a free testing for all.
Okay. What would you like the BVI community to know going forward about taking their health seriously? And in reference to this event, what can they expect?
From young to old, from kids to adult, I would say to eat healthy, exercise, to live a better lifestyle when you get older.
Okay. And what can they expect from this event coming up?
Okay, we have free testing, we have oximetry testing, EKG testing, blood glucose testing for children, adults, blood pressure. We have a herbalist from St. Lucia, Dr. Gilberto Rose. She is going to be here for those interested in herbal medication.
All right. Well, I'll give you one last word to invite the BVI community to the Health and Wellness Expo.
We are inviting families, everyone out to the Health Expo this Saturday at 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at a multipurpose complex. You do not want to miss this event and come dressed comfortable because every hour we're going to have a workout session.
Yeah, you have a lot of activities. I saw that. Awesome.
It's fun.
Good. Well, we're looking forward to it and we'll see you there.
Thank you.
When you need to stay connected with friends and families at home or abroad, the best choice for you is Freedom. CCT Freedom. With the lowest rates in the market, our Freedom plan gives you unlimited calls and texting. Plus, our Freedom One package includes 10 gigabits of super fast, unlimited LTE data and unlimited calls to the BVI, USA, USVI, Canada, Puerto Rico, and UK lines. Why pay for overages when you can enjoy CCT Freedom? Stop by at one of our stores today and speak with one of our representatives to find out more about our CCT Freedom packages.